Good morning. This is the news for Monday, August 18th. It's shaping up to be a big day at the White House as world leaders gather to discuss the war in Ukraine. Here's News Nation's Robert Sherman.
It's about to be a full house with major European world leaders all converging on D.C. for this meeting. I mean, you look at the list, people that's here, whether it's going to be Chancellor Merz of Germany, whether it's President Macron of France, you see Mark Rutte, the NATO Secretary General, Ursula von der Leyen of the European Commission. It is a long list of heads of state that are going to be there as Europe prepares to circle the wagon around the Ukrainians and backstop them, saying they are not giving up their support for Ukraine.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio said yesterday that any agreement to end the conflict would have to include some security measures for Ukraine. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff says President Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin agreed to robust security guarantees last week. Witkoff talked about the agreement in an interview with CNN's State of the Union. Witkoff, who sat in on Trump's meeting with Putin Friday, said it was the first time we ever heard the Russians agree to such a provision. He said other agreements included a legislative enshrinement by Russia to not go into any other territory when a peace deal is codified. Tens of thousands are without power in Puerto Rico as Hurricane Erin batters the Caribbean. The first hurricane of the 2025 Atlantic season has been fluctuating in intensity, and the now Category 3 storm is expected to strengthen again. As of 2 p.m. Sunday, Erin was about 235 miles northwest of San Juan, with top winds near 125 miles per hour. The National Hurricane Center says the storm is expected to remain a major hurricane, which is likely to bring life-threatening surf and rip currents to the East Coast this week. More Republican-led states are sending National Guard troops to the nation's capital. The governors of Ohio and South Carolina are sending a combined 350 soldiers to Washington. This comes after West Virginia's governor announced he was sending over 300 troops to D.C. President Trump claims Washington is experiencing a crime and homelessness emergency. President Trump also says he'll do, quote, everything he can to free imprisoned Catholic activist Jimmy Lai. The 77-year-old Hong Kong media mogul and human rights advocate has been jailed since 2020 under China's national security law. His trial, delayed by health issues and severe weather, is nearing its end, though critics say the verdict is likely predetermined. Trump says he has already raised Lai's case in government circles, while Catholic leaders and international groups continue urging his release. Lai has become a global symbol of free speech and resistance to authoritarian rule. I'm Matthew Handley.